This segment is sponsored by Virtuoso Builders.
Well, the perfect home remodel requires a great team with lots of experience. In this morning's Hammer Time segment, we're going to take a look at a project from Virtuoso Builders. Take a look.
For this remodel, it's actually a whole house remodel. We're in Inwood subdivision, and but the major areas are the kitchen, living room, pretty much making it into one big room, and the master suite.
Since we are taking all the walls down basically between the living room and the kitchen, we had an engineer come out, and what they do is they specify the type of framing that needs to be redone and the size of the lumber being used. And in here we had to use, I think, 2-foot LVLs, which are basically man-made structural beams, because there's so much of a weight load on the walls we're removing. So we always have an engineer on our job sites to make sure that all the framing is per code. Since we removed the walls, if you look kind of behind where we're standing right now, this was like a peek through from the kitchen to the living room.
Arch.
Yeah, arched.
Lots of arches.
Very closed in. Everything was kind of closed in, and so we opened up this entire wall. So that basically the living room, the kitchen, the breakfast room is all one big area now. We're basically expanding the kitchen, and so now what we're going to do is we're going to have 2 separate islands in the kitchen. There'll be a center island with like a prep sink, but then the main island, that's going to be really kind of the gathering area where everyone sits down, is going to be just under 11 feet long. So it's a really long island, a seating area on one side, a prep area on the other side.
Before, the house looked very honey-colored, cream-colored. It was built in the early 90s, so it was very dated. Nothing had been changed. So it had the style of cabinets at the time. So now everything is going to become very transitional. So what that means is it's contemporary meets very neutral, warm tones. So there'll be some real pretty quartz countertops, some beautiful tiles, a little bit of blues infused in there with some creams and whites and grays, and it'll be really pretty. So very 2023.
And if you'd like to connect with Virtuoso Builders, they're here in San Antonio on Blanco Road. They are ready for you by appointment only. So give them a call to set that up at 210-525-8750 for more information. You can also visit their website, virtuosobuilders.com.